Lines are the foundation of all architecture. They guide the eye, shape spaces, and define how a house interacts with its surroundings. In contemporary design, lines go beyond simple boundaries. They become powerful tools for expressing elegance, order, and creativity in the modern home. Contemporary houses embrace clean geometries, simplicity, and innovation. Lines in this style serve both function and artistry. Straight, curved, and intersecting lines craft a unique rhythm. They create a harmony where walls, windows, and roofs flow together, presenting a bold yet minimalist identity that reflects today's living standards. Horizontal lines dominate many contemporary homes, anchoring them firmly to the earth. Wide facades, elongated windows, and extended terraces stretch outward, evoking stability and calmness. These lines reflect a connection with the landscape, allowing homes to feel expansive while offering a strong sense of balance and grounded presence. Diagonal lines break away from convention, introducing dynamism and energy. From sloping roofs to angular facades, they give a sense of motion and direction. In contemporary homes, diagonals symbolize innovation, creating a visual rhythm that challenges tradition and emphasizes the bold spirit of the modern world. While straight lines dominate contemporary houses, curves bring softness and fluidity. Arched openings, rounded balconies, or wave-inspired walls add organic balance. They contrast the rigidity of right angles, reminding us that modern architecture can also embrace harmony with natural forms while maintaining a sleek, futuristic elegance. The front of a house tells its story, and lines become brushstrokes on this canvas. Layered horizontal bands, vertical louvers, or asymmetric frames create unique patterns. These facades are more than protective shells. They are design statements that define identity, character, and individuality in contemporary architecture. Rooflines have evolved beyond traditional gables. Flat, cantilevered, or sloped roofs use lines to express modern identity. They frame the horizon, direct rain and sunlight, and enhance the visual balance of a home. A carefully drawn roofline can transform a house into a bold architectural icon. Windows are no longer just functional openings, they are line-driven compositions. Floor-to-ceiling glass panels, ribbon windows, and geometric frames define how interiors connect with exteriors. Strong horizontal or vertical lines of glazing transform views into living artwork, blurring boundaries between built space and the natural environment outside. The entrance of a contemporary home is a line-inspired focal point. Oversized pivot doors, slim vertical handles, and precise frames highlight clean geometry. These carefully considered lines create a sense of ceremony, marking the transition between private refuge and the world beyond in a powerful architectural gesture. Inside, lines guide movement and structure. Open layouts emphasize horizontal lines across walls and ceilings, directing the eye seamlessly from one space to another. Lines in staircases, shelving, and partitions foster continuity, giving the interior a sense of rhythm that enhances comfort and fluid navigation. Staircases embody the poetry of lines in motion. Floating treads, thin railings, and spiral forms showcase craftsmanship while connecting levels. Each line contributes to the experience of ascent and descent, creating sculptural features that function as both circulation and architectural art within contemporary homes. Contemporary houses blur architecture and furniture. Built-in shelving, linear seating, and modular designs extend the language of the house itself. These clean, functional lines prevent visual clutter, emphasizing clarity. Furniture becomes part of the architectural narrative, reinforcing the geometry of the surrounding environment with understated elegance. lighting design often extends the power of lines. Recessed LED strips, vertical light bars, and pendant arrays accentuate architectural features. They emphasize form, highlight materials, and create layers of depth. In contemporary homes, light follows the lines, amplifying atmosphere while reinforcing the clarity of design intentions. Materials carry linear patterns. Wood grains, stone veining, and concrete formwork all echo the power of lines. Contemporary homes celebrate these natural and industrial textures, aligning them with architectural geometry. The result is a visual dialogue between structure and surface, where lines communicate both beauty and authenticity. Contemporary homes use lines strategically to frame nature. Large openings, pergolas, and terrace edges direct the gaze outward. By aligning architecture with sightlines, designers connect residents with gardens, mountains, or oceans. The interplay of built lines and natural horizons creates immersive, contemplative living environments. The exterior environment follows the same design language. Pathways, fences, and water features mirror the lines of the house. Landscaping becomes an extension of architectural rhythm, ensuring harmony between structure and site. This synergy transforms outdoor areas into carefully composed continuations of contemporary living. Privacy in contemporary design is often achieved through lines, slatted screens, layered walls, and subtle partitions. These lines shield without fully closing off spaces, allowing both openness and discretion. By mastering this balance, modern homes achieve protection while maintaining light, air, and visual connections. Lines are not only visual but functional for sustainability. Horizontal overhangs block summer sun, vertical fins filter light, and angled roof lines collect rainwater. Contemporary design uses lines to adapt buildings to climate, proving that beauty and performance can coexist seamlessly in forward-thinking architecture. Minimalist contemporary homes highlight the pure strength of lines. With fewer decorative elements, every line gains importance. Whether it's a single linear wall, a clean facade, or a sharp edge, simplicity magnifies impact. This clarity of form reflects both restraint and elegance in architectural storytelling. In dense urban environments, lines play a vital role in shaping scale and proportion. Strong vertical facades allow houses to stand tall among buildings, while horizontal terraces soften transitions. The play of lines ensures contemporary homes remain distinct while harmonizing with the rhythm of the city. In suburban areas, contemporary homes often stretch outward with long horizontal profiles. These lines respond to wider plots, creating open, breathable layouts. Gardens and courtyards integrate with these linear elements, blurring the separation between home and landscape and celebrating suburban spaciousness with architectural grace. Across cultures, lines reflect regional influences. Japanese architecture emphasizes horizontal calm. Scandinavian homes celebrate minimalist lines, and tropical houses use shading lines for comfort. Contemporary design borrows and blends these traditions, creating universal homes where lines become a shared language of beauty and innovation. Lines interact with light to create shadows that change throughout the day. Louvers, pergolas, and patterned facades cast shifting patterns across surfaces. These living lines bring movement to otherwise static architecture, reminding us that contemporary design is not fixed but alive with time and nature. Modern tools allow architects to experiment with complex geometries. Parametric design and 3D modeling generate intricate linear patterns previously impossible to build. These digital lines translate into real structures, expanding the creative potential of contemporary homes and redefining what lines can express in architecture. Lines carry psychological power. Horizontal lines soothe, vertical lines inspire, and diagonals energize. In contemporary homes, architects intentionally use lines to influence mood. By shaping visual experiences, lines become silent storytellers, guiding how residents feel within their living spaces and shaping emotional responses to architecture. Contemporary homes often blur architecture with art. Murals, metal screens, and sculptural installations extend the dialogue of lines. These artistic additions enrich the built environment, transforming everyday houses into living galleries where functional structures double as expressive aesthetic statements of creativity. The power of lines lies in their timeless quality. While materials and technologies evolve, a strong line will always hold relevance. Contemporary houses designed with clarity and precision remain visually compelling decades later, proving that linear design is not just a trend but an enduring architectural principle. Residents interact daily with the lines of their homes, walking hallways, gazing through framed windows, or resting under linear pergolas. These experiences go beyond aesthetics. They shape routines, comfort, and identity. Contemporary architecture shows us that lines are not abstract, they are lived, felt, and deeply personal. In contemporary house design, lines are more than geometry. They guide form, function, and emotion, shaping homes that inspire and adapt to modern life. Whether bold or subtle, rigid or fluid, lines remain the ultimate language of architecture, proving their timeless power in the modern world.